Hey guys, so we're doing Academy Forcemaster spoilers.
Woo!
Yeah.
Got three more cards for you today. What do we got?
So we're doing just all sorts of different cards, aren't we, today? We're going to start out with the equipment. Symbiotic Orb. Oh my goodness.
This is a great card.
Academy, Arena, you'll want to use it if you're a Forcemaster. It's level 1, it's so cheap to cast. It basically does nothing by itself, besides taking up a valuable hand slot. But a very cool thing you could do is pay 3 mana, and you can just sort of cancel a melee attack, not just on yourself, but on an object that's friendly.
In your zone.
So you got that one creature, maybe a Thought Spore, if you're talking about Arena. If you have like a Tomb Guardian, I don't know, if you have any sort of creature, I guess.
It's a great flexible defense.
For Academy, I guess Meditating Monk wouldn't be a bad one either.
This is a great one in Arena for buddy builds.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be in the same zone as your buddy and you want to keep them alive.
Yep.
But I know in the first spoiler that we had a bunch of creatures come out that had all these Dissipate tokens on. And this is sort of syncs with that. Instead of paying 3 mana, you can just remove a Dissipate, which, you know, I'm not the best at math here, but
it's usually less than 3 mana.
3 mana versus 1 Dissipate on those creatures is... The Dissipate is insanely valuable.
Very valuable, very flexible.
Yeah, so like removing that Dissipate, super nice. So you'll want to have those quick cast creatures to sync with the Symbiotic Orb, and you can do all sorts of fun stuff.
Yep.
It comes out for only 3 mana too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
3 mana.
I like the action.
It's not epic. It's not unique. It doesn't need to be unique, but it's not epic though. So you can have a bunch of them, and I think this is going to be a very important card for Forcemaster in the future.
Both Arena and Academy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And speaking of important cards for Forcemaster, actually, we're going to talk about the next one.
Yes.
This is Redistributed Power. And
There's a lot going on here.
Yes.
There is a lot going on here, so I'm going to give it a second. Redistributed Power effectively takes the Dissipate token power from the creatures we were just talking about, similar like we did with the Symbiotic Orb, but you're taking 2 Dissipate tokens from a creature and giving whatever creature you attach this to a melee +2 buff.
And it works on any creature in the game.
Works on any creature. The targeting line
Living,
is
non-living,
really important there.
incorporeal, mage, non-mage.
All those force
anything.
creatures are non-living, and this is a very important card to buff it.
This is effectively a bear strength for non-living force constructs.
Yeah.
Constructs.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
zombies, I
a
guess.
mind
Force
bear
Master's
strength,
monsters,
basically, because, it's a little involved to get it on there, but it still costs 5 to disperse, or to dispel.
That's right. It does. If you notice at the very bottom of the text, it costs an extra 3 to destroy the spell.
Yeah, well, that's so that you don't waste your Dissipate tokens, basically. That's what I think.
I think there's lots of reasons behind it. I mean, it's a really cheap. You can disperse it for free, effectively, if you only use disperse. So.
Right.
It's crazy. It's crazy what you can do.
Right. So,
cool.
Yeah, it's a very
like
cool
this
interaction.
card.
It's a very. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's not flashy. It's just solid.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a stable card. In
in an Academy, melee +2 is pretty hard to find.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is.
I mean, you're getting some serious punch with this card in Academy.
Right.
Speaking of serious punch, it's time to reveal the Forcemaster's ability card.
Yes.
So the Forcemaster is a dark elf in Academy from the land of Jessertet. And you'll notice that she starts with 3 starting mana in addition to her channel.
Pretty high starting mana for an Academy mage.
That's a lot.
I think the wizard does too, right? Wizard starts with 3 mana.
I think Forcemaster's up there with the wizard.
Yeah. But, it really lets her front load some stuff so that she's ready to just go to town when the game starts. You'll also note that she has similar training to the Forcemaster in Arena, except that she is also trained in whatever Jessertet spells are.
What could those be?
Those will be coming up in the future, so stay tuned for that. But she also has an ability, much like Redistributed Power, that she can spend a mana and a Dissipate from one of her creatures and do another melee +2.
Now, this one's not a permanent buff.
That's insane.
No, it's +2 for the round, and it only works on force creatures or your mage.
The fact that she can get her force creatures to do that is so cool.
It's really, really nice for some of the creatures we reviewed in the last, previewed in the last one.
And there's some other creatures that would like majorly benefit off of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So power transfer is freaking sweet. There's a lot of those like Forced Care Call, for instance, were revealed.
Yeah,
Super
absolutely.
cheap mana-wise, but
4
you could
dice
get...
piercing 2 on that thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And you could even use his own dissipate for that
Absolutely.
if you needed to.
Yeah, if you got desperate.
Yep. I mean, this mage, Academy is... It's hard to be a solo mage in Academy. And I think that the quick cast creatures and the buffs that she can put on herself and her creatures are really going to make it shine as a competitive mage.
I've seen a lot of Academy games that run the higher dice creatures, such as Aaron or Mageddon.
Right.
And I feel like cards like the Symbiotic Orb, mixing with the power transfer, they actually help her actually counter those builds pretty well.
Absolutely.
It's pretty cool, actually, to see this mage come out.
Now that you got the stat card, we're going to talk to you a little bit more about that training next time and what happens in this set that is not just mind spells. Stay tuned.
Bye, guys.